This was a dish that was massively popular in the 70s and 80s because it was exotic, but it's essentially a Chinese what, Ma?
Foo Young.
No, it's an omelette. Obviously, it's called Foo Young. We're doing chicken Foo Young, but what Mum was meant to say was it's a Chinese omelette.
Yeah, it's a bit like omelette.
Yeah, now...
It's honestly, it's so much order on that chicken Foo Young on our takeaway.
Yeah, it was like literally 1 in 5 orders. But that you think that's not that many, it's a lot, because I think the only thing ordered above that is probably chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
And fried rice.
Yeah, actually. Fried rice, then chips. Right, so we have actually done this recipe before. We're just going to whack quite a lot of vegetable oil into this. Yeah,
it does need a lot of oil because the egg absorbs the oil.
Absorbs the oil. It doesn't absorb the oil of anything. It absorbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absorb.
So in the last video, it's a completely different Foo Young. We're doing this one. It was going to have bean sprouts and gravy, and it's going to remain an omelette shape. The one we did before was how we've always done it in our takeaways, and it's like chopped up. When this oil is hot, we're going to add some velveted chicken. Now, we've done a video on how to velvet chicken before. If you want more videos on the other meats, you need to comment below. Not enough people have said that that's what they want, so we haven't done any other videos yet. Most takeaways, though, are going to be using bought-in, pre-steamed chicken, which is why you can't quite recreate it at home. Having said that, though, I do believe velveted chicken is by far superior. Yeah, Ma?
Yes, that's definitely for me.
Why?
Because it tastes amazing.
Because it tastes amazing. That's from Mum herself, aka Chew. I can't remember if I said, so if you want to be tagged in the velveting video, you need to just ask and I'll comment below. And I'll tag you in it. I'll tag the link to it below. So now that's getting hot.
Yeah, you can see.
Now, a very similar version to this, how takeaways will be doing it, is in my second cookbook. Remember, this is the gravy version, so different from the version in the first cookbook. Okay, so when the chicken starts to brown, we're going to add onions. You're going to need quite a bit of salt for this.
Salt.
And again, with the MSG, these are the predominant flavours in the Foo Young. Big up the MSG massive. And then we're just going to want to brown off this MSG. And you always want to add it on top of the ingredients, not directly to the pan base, because if you do, it goes clumpy. You'll know when the MSG's browned off because it will smell like the outside of a takeaway when you walk past it. I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You just want to make sure these are cooked off thoroughly, yeah, Ma?
Yes, that's right.
You can put them in directly frozen like we have, but if you do, they take an extra minute.
Yes, the egg.
Yeah, and all I did was beat some eggs, add a little bit of salt, a touch of MSG, and this is just going to go in. And then what you're going to do is just going to pull this in a little bit at a time until it starts to cook. And when it starts to go solid, you're going to turn the temperature down. You don't want it to burn.
No, you do not want it to burn.
So it's what heat, Ma?
About medium heat?
Yeah, medium.
Medium low.
Yeah. And then I'm going to add some bean sprouts to the middle of this. And I'm going to fold it over. Just create a line in the middle. This bit's a bit tricky. You might just want to fold it if you can't flick it over. And we're just going to let the Foo Young sit.
You can see the eggs nice and colour.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
This is where it's going to break apart, but I'm going to flip it one more time.
Look at that, beautiful.
And then we're just going to let it sit for about a minute. If you've got a lid, better, because that can help it steam a little bit. Spoon this onto the top of the rice.
Put your Foo Young on top of the rice.
Now we're going to make the gravy. We're going to need a little bit of veg oil. So to the pan, then we're going to add some fresh garlic puree. You don't want this aged. You can use aged, but it's really strong. To be honest, fresh is better. Obviously.
Salt.
Thank you, Mark.
Not to forget, and the MSG.
There we go.
Just let it cook for a short while.
Yeah. You want it to slightly colour, but not burn.
No.
Ignore the onion. Get away, onion. There we go. See, starting to brown?
Yeah.
We're going to whack our water in. Some light soy.
Dark.
Yeah.
Dark for colour?
Yeah, it's literally just for the colour. Then going to bring this to the boil.
Oh, I can start smelling the gravy now, garlic gravy.
It's just garlic gravy. It's just garlic water, but thick, and it's so delicious. On chips, this absolutely bangs.
Or garlic mushroom.
Yeah, it's a similar sauce for garlic mushrooms,
Yes.
yeah. And then, as always, just going to thicken with some potato starch slurry. Little at a time.
Yes. Little at a time. You do not want to pour it and become clumpy.
Yeah, or glue.
Yes. When I was young, we used to make our own glue. You couldn't afford the fancy glue from the tube.
Fancy glue. Those rich people with their Pritt sticks.
Yes. And we had to make the kite as well.
What did you make it from, flour or potato starch?
We use potato tapioca starch.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. In the gas fire, get a spoon and get a chopstick and cook it.
That's the thickness we're looking for?
Yeah.
I quite nearly threw this on the floor then.
Oh.
I don't swear on this channel, I do on my other channels, but there was nearly an F word that came out then.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pour this over the top.
Wow.
That was so good like that.
Yes, it does.
The egg, I love egg and I love chicken. I love onions. I'm not a big fan of peas if I'm honest, but that looks bloody good.
Yes. You know what? If I eat this one, I'll have some chili with it, fresh cut chili on top.
Yeah, we'll put some chili on it because we haven't done that for a while, but we will put some fresh cut chili on after we've taken the photos and stuff for the, you know, the thumbnail. So here it is, Foo Young in all its glory with the gravy, with the bean sprouts, and it hasn't been smashed up, so you trolls can't go, why is it smashed up? Well, that's just how some places do it. Get over it, build a bridge.
If you're not, some of them, if you not smash it up, it cannot fit into the container.
Yeah, unless you want to pay for a 2-foot container. Anyway, look, this is so good. Also,
Yes.
probably... The sauce
Thumbs up for it.
with the boiled rice and just, it's just...
Just like eating a steak.
If the steak was made of egg and chicken.
No, I said just like, not, you know what I mean? I think you lot out there know what I mean. Cheers.
It's the key to a good Foo Young is salt and MSG. A lot of people go, I've tried it at home, I don't know where I'm going wrong, and it's because you're not using enough salt and MSG. Remember, Chinese takeaway food is fast food. Don't worry too much if you're having it once every now and then.
Really enjoy it. If you like, you can add anything into it, yeah?
Yeah, so you can make this into beef if you want. Prawn, same process.
Yeah, beef. Oh, my favorite is the prawns. Yeah.
Prawn Foo Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go for the prawns one when I have it.
I hate prawns, I think they're disgusting. They're literally like mushrooms to me, and those of you who watch this know I hate mushrooms. Other things you need to know about this, like I said before, a lid really does help cook it faster. We just decided to show you without a lid because lots of you, if you like us actually, when you get a lid with your wok, you just throw it away because we don't ever use it. But it does come in helpful in this sort of circumstance.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And remember, if you want to support the channel, by all means, head over to our recipe vault where you get the recipes written up, the methods and everything there. It's less than, I think it works out to be about 75p a week. And then you get the videos before everyone else as well and other little perks. So if you want to support the channel, by all means go there. If you can't and don't want to do that, but you want to support in another way, just hit the like button like Mum said. That helps loads. Or sharing the videos, even better. But if you can't do that, again, no worries. Just hit that like button and comment.
Like button, comments, Share.
Yeah. Now you can say your
Share the
tagline.
love.
Just share the love, yeah. Now you can say your
Share
tagline.
the love of cooking.
Share the love, yes. Now you can say your tagline.
Happy cooking, happy eating.
There we go. Oh.